work in a store that sells clothes, games, and other things. Our most known thing is our adult toys. I was helping this customer out and he was close to my height, but shorter, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm 5'10", by the way. And he was light-skinned with long curly hair, but he wanted to know what kind of toy he should get for his girl. But I swear to you, the way he was looking at me was giving me other vibes. I'm a guy. So I led him to the back and showed the toys. And Deb, don't judge me too much, but when I tell you this was the first time I ever attracted to... Oh my gosh. When I tell you this was the first time I was ever attracted to the smell of a guy, it was like I was getting sucked in, and his voice wasn't too bad either. As I was helping him out, we just kept making eye contact, and the way he looked at me just... But tell me, Grandma Deb, was there something there, or is the fantasy brain taking over too much? Oh my gosh, wait, why would this get me?
Let's play a little just between you and
I feel bad for judging you guys because all of these situations, like, I would fold. I would fold like a lawn chair if this happened to me. The heights, the tensions. I don't want to dwell on this too long because if I do, this video will be 40 minutes and we don't want that. I feel like we both know the answer here and I hate to say it, but there's nothing there, love. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is this a good trope to the beginning of the hottest fan fiction you've ever read? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. If anybody writes stuff, feel free to steal this entire trope and just put this in the first chapter. Put this in the first chapter and maybe write 30 to 35 more chapters. And I want like at least like maybe 3 to 4 chapters of just straight smooth. Yeah, I would love it. I would eat it up. It's just such a good trope for a book. For a fictional book. For a book that doesn't actually revolve around real characters and real life situations. Listen, we have to be realistic, okay? It's just another customer that walked in and he just was really attractive. I feel like if he wasn't taller than you, if he didn't have that smooth, sultry voice, if his pheromones weren't incredibly intense, and if, you know, he didn't ask about the adult toys, this would be a regular customer service interaction. Like, yes, he made eye contact with you, but like, you're the one talking, so I'm sorry. I want to be on your side so bad. I don't know who wrote this, but like, I feel like we have like similar minds, but I need to be realistic. I didn't take this course at University of Delulu for no reason. I need to be real right now, and I need you to hold my hand when I say this. There's nothing there. I'm so sorry. I want something to be there so bad, but I'm just not given enough. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sentence you to another semester at the University of Delulu. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Okay, I'm gonna do that again, but a little softer. Okay, maybe a little harder than that. In the case file of 721, I unfortunately have to sentence you as delusional. Wait, this is kind of fun. Clown me all you want. There's something there, Your Honor. Girl, I doubt it. Okay, so me and this boy in my school have been friends since 4th grade, from grade school to high school. We still share some classes together and we get along pretty well. The only problem I would say are that he's conventionally attractive with freckles, short dark curly hair, and pretty gray eyes. This is only a problem because he won't admit it. He doesn't even like to look in the mirror because his self-esteem is so low. Well, I can see his beauty, and so can the other girls in our school. When asked does he have a girlfriend, he either quickly replies with my name, done a few times to scare off people, or say it's complicated. When he says I'm his girlfriend, I just sit down and think, what are we? Because while I'm happy to be his girlfriend, am I really? And when I talk to him about it, he just says, it's nothing really. And he just wanted to escape that awkward situation. He also says that we're just friends and that he doesn't want anyone to think that I'm not single. The problem with that is that every Valentine's Day since 8th grade, he's been getting me cute gifts. And at lunch we go and sit in either his car or mine and eat together. And for every birthday of mine, he goes out of his way to go out with big birthday gifts. Like stuffed animals, buying over 20 things from my wish list, and once buying hardcovers. What do you mean you don't want anyone to think I wasn't single? Boy, you keep it... Can you just send this to him? Maybe he needs to read this. I just keep thinking, am I being delusional or does this boy really like me? When I talked to my sisters about it, 3 out of 4 already thought we were dating. So please tell me I'm not wrong, girl. Listen, when you said he calls you his girlfriend, I thought it was like a cute little like flirting thing you guys did. But after reading the whole thing, it sounds like he more just uses it as like a smokescreen to try and avoid more questions. Now, he also said that he is conventionally attractive, freckles, short, dark, curly hair, but he doesn't really see his own beauty. I feel like maybe because you guys are still in high school and he's still like finding himself, and also you're going through puberty, so you're not the most confident. Maybe he just needs to grow into his own skin and kind of learn to love himself before he decides to love someone else. And that someone else being you. Does this relationship / friendship have the potential to blossom into something beautiful and something fruitful? Yes. But is there something there right now? No, love. I think you just need to give it time. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to send you for a semester at University of Delulu. Wait, this one's an accent. Are you kidding? I'm Irish, so we can finally hear your accent. Whenever I start reading these confessions and then y'all say that you're from the UK or Australia, I simply have to do the accent. And every time I do the accent, I get at least 300 comments of people saying, Deb, never do that again. But listen, it's innate almost. I simply have to do it. So trigger warning, Irish accent, I guess. So to start things off, let's get back to year 9. There were these two brothers, Nick and Harrison. And Harrison was the older one. Nick was in my grade and Harrison was in the grade above. By the way, the three of us was in the same. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop because I can just see you guys through the screen, just covering your ears and screeching. I'll put a pause to the accent. For your sanity, okay? You're welcome. By the way, the three of us were in the same class. Harrison was stupid or something, I don't know. Nick came up and said he liked me, and then before I could reply, Harrison stood up and tackled him, and they were fist fighting, and it was kind of scary, LMAO, but the principal came in, and it was chill. But is it delulu to think Harrison may like me? Harrison just physically attacked his brother before you could even say thank you. And you're worried about if he likes you back or not? Girl, worry about if he makes it to therapy, because that's where he needs to go.
Come here, bring that dick here. Come here, bring that dick here.
Listen, the question you asked here is it delulu to think Harrison may like you? And to that I say no. I don't think it's exactly delusional to think that. You know, that's a reasonable conclusion that you made there. He may like you, but he also may love violence. So do with that what you will. Is this like a normal thing in like the Irish motherlands? Okay, so one time in junior year of high school, I'm a senior now, I remember that I had a crush on this guy who was really fine. He was about 6 feet, had brown hair, and he was a football player. So I was walking in the hallways and bumped into him. I said I was sorry for bumping into him, and he said, it's okay. But he said it in like a sexy tone, and he does have a girlfriend, but I really think he wants... Delusional. They're delusional. I can't take y'all seriously. He said it's okay in a sexy tone. What even is that? What is a sexy tone? Once again, I'm gonna be honest. If this happened to me, would I fold like a lawn chair? Yes. Would I dream about this? Yes. Would I make up an entire scenario to help myself fall asleep at night? I mean, yeah, for sure. But we need to put our realistic glasses on. And you know, maybe there could be something there, but then you want to say he has a girlfriend? You know that man doesn't want you. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Like, this has definitely happened to me when those little interactions you have at school, you think like there was something there, but girl, I think his response may have come off as sexy tone because he was probably super hot. I just don't know how sexy you can make it's okay sound. Or was he just responding to your apology? I think it was the latter. I think I might have to sentence you to delusional jail. Off you go, love. I'm British. Guys, I want to do the accent so bad, but I feel like I need to take my leave after that Ireland one. Okay, so this chap is very appealing to lots of people, right? All the girls want him. We're best friends. Well, I've always been obsessed. Well, he didn't talk to me at this party we were at, but then he was leaving. He gave me a nod. Then he texted me a paragraph saying, sorry for not talking to me that much and blah, blah, blah. Was I being delulu? So y'all are at this party having a good time. You see him there, but not much of an interaction happens. But then when you get home, you get a paragraph of him apologizing for not talking to you at the party. Yeah. I think something's there. For him to go out of his way to text you, usually I'm like a big gestures girl because like I said, I cannot read people for my life. But the fact that after this whole party thing ended and all you got was a nod,